less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol. Welcome to Nationals Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's Baltimore and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Josiah Gray. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The wind of the pitch. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Left-hand batter waits. Yeah. In the air, right field. Corrals it. And there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Anthony Santander.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Hayes, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Garrett settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the catcher, number 35. Adley.
Here's Adley Rutschman. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Say.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
Right through there for a strike. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. Up and in, and it's 2-1. The pitch. And it's fouled away. And that one is lifted in the air. Garrett has a beat on it. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back in Washington, D.C. And our pitcher in this game, Kyle Bradish. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
The pitch. C.J. Abrams in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The pitch. That's a slider for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
The punch out there. One gone, bottom half of the first.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next to hit for the Nats, Stone Garrett. That's in there, and it's 0-1. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one. One down, base is empty. And that one missing low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Wouldn't chase that time. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Now, Joey Meneses. Next offering upstairs.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Strike two. Two down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. The right-hander back to work. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. Gray, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a cutter, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Book, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence in seeing some pitches in that at-bat.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Thomas sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's one away.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that's in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Bounced up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And he grounds one to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Wastes no time there. Gunner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That one the other way. Makes the grab. 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Jorge Mateo now. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Line and a base hit into right. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline, he's saved. And it's 1-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So up next, Cedric Mullins. Flied to right his first time. That clips a corner. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
1 strike.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Just missed. And a swing and a miss. Now all even up. Fly ball down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. Next pitch is outside.
Careful.
There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that one clips the corner. Gallo stands at second with no outs. Slap the other way, foul. Man at second.
1 and 2.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Right-hander kick steals. On the line, base hit. Here comes Gallo. He scores, and the Nationals tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Runner on the move. Lifted in the air, right field. Santander drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting seventh, no left field, Lane Thomas.
Here's Lane Thomas.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Goes to second, safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So first and second with 1 gone. And now here is Ildemaro Vargas. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
The pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the lineup flips over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. The shortstop takes the ball. Tied up here in the early going. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and now it's Austin Hayes. And the right-hander back to work. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Yeah, the batter now, Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Righty delivers. Now 1-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. And another ball.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, he can stay with it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That's off the mark. Full count, 3-2. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And here is Anthony Santander. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite.
That was a nice rip right there. A little 2-out single.
Liked it, he got it done.
Henderson stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Santander off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is downstairs. And a strike on the outside edge. Two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in Holtz, the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now Ramon Urias singled and scored his first time. On the ground. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. as we go to the last of the third. Now at the plate, Stone Garrett. Bradish back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that.
Welcome
time.
to the game, everybody.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. And the batter now, Joey Meneses. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's the strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now it's Joey Gallo.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
First pitch misses. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
1 ball,
Man, he
1
was
strike.
really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Up the middle, Henderson. In plenty of time to first, and they take care of Gallo for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nationals go quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Start of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. O'Hearn, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Kawhi to kick the pitch. Just missed.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And a big swing and a miss. And here it comes. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Go ahead run on base. Ryan Mountcastle getting ready to hit. Wouldn't chase that time. Runner at first with no outs here. That one missed.
2-0.
At the belt and fires. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that's ball 4.
Take it, mate.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw cut off. Down to the plate. Way up the line. And the run scores.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. Back to the top of the lineup, digging in, Cedric Mullins.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Oh, and he hit him.
No, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled
And
by a
Mullins
pitch like
hit
that
by an errant
usually isn't
pitch,
something we
takes his
talk about.
base.
Hayes in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Slice the other way and foul. First and second here, no outs. The next offering misses, and the count 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Trevor Williams appears to be getting loose. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. That's to third. Nice stop from his knees. The throw goes to second. Safe there.
And kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not.
And Gray's in the pressure cooker. Bases loaded. No outs. The top of the fourth. The rush ahead 3-1.
He's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Misses off the plate. And 1-1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And he brings it in on the warning track. Both runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. Up by 3. It's 4-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate.
And Rutschman with a sac fly grabs another RBI for his belt.
Santander batting with one down takes a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
2 on, 1 out. Little chopper rolls foul. Here comes a pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Two on, 2 outs. Fastball right back to the mound. Fires over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The Rush have the advantage, 4-1.
You know, I hate to say it because I'm a Rush fan, but that was pretty good defense from the Nationals there to hold them. And we only got 1 off a bases-loaded situation with no out, so pretty good defense there.
For that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Nationals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Way inside.
You know, sometimes all it takes is
And Bradish with the sweet chin music, making Ruiz feel a little shaky.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. A solo shot.
And that was a single, a walk-off single, but geez, that's going to raise their morale. I believe it's 4-2 now.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. That one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out here in the second and final game of the series. Way inside, gets out of the way. And the righty deals.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Hayes has it sized up. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Up now for Washington, Lane Thomas. Reached on an infield single his first time. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Bases empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Santander calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Ildemaro.
So digging in, Ildemaro Vargas.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Outside, and that's ball 1. The pitch. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And another ball.
Bradish really throwing it inside every once in a while. He's be careful.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
2 outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Robles batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Kicks and fires. And down on strikes. And that's the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th. The Rush out front, 4-2. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the 3rd baseman, Ramon Urias.
Ramon Urias.
Gray back to work. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90.
Gray has an interesting pitching style. Watch his right foot. It really drags on the ground there. I wonder if it. I don't know. I've never seen anybody pitch like that. I wonder if it hurts his ankle every once in a while.
Ryan O'Hearn.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And first offering is fouled off. struck him out. 2 gone.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Mountcastle.
Welcome to the stream, everybody. Come on in and grab your loaded nachos and favorite frosty beverage.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down.
And a big whiff there.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And the right-hander back to work. That one missing inside. Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Cionel Perez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Baker getting loose as well. And that skips in the dirt.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The pitch. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now Stone Garrett. Throw over to first. Abrams gets back easily. Gets the outside corner with that one. Righty delivers. And that's downstairs and outside. Abrams on at first. Nobody out. This one high in the air to left center. Makes the grab.
That's easy. Center field Mullins. And he holds him at first.
Now the designated hitter,
Joey Meneses will hit next. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Throw to first. Abrams back in on a dive. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
They've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Here's Joey Gallo. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Last half of inning number 5.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. Two outs. And that one fouled off. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. In the air, out towards left center. Hayes hauls it in to end the inning. So one left for Washington. Still down by a count of 4-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Kyle Finnegan.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
So digging in, Jorge Mateo. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. The pitch. Just missed. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Trevor Williams getting loose out there. Right-handed reliever. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. The 2-1. They say you win.
2-2.
Two now. A little bit low.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Three-two now. Left field.
Mateo belts it. I don't think it's got the distance. Nope.
For the out. And there's one down.
The batter, the center fielder, Cedric.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Cedric Mullins.
Mullins has an ice cold bat today. He's 0 for 2, and he was hit earlier in the game by a pitch.
Swing and a miss
0-1.
as he was out front that time. That misses, and the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
Come on in, everybody. We got the bleacher seats ready for you. The chat is open.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Mullins gets a piece of it and stays alive.
Comebacker to the mound. And they get Mullins for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Hayes, the next to hit, 1 for 3. In there at the knees for a strike.
Generous Johnny behind the plate handing out a strike. That was clearly a ball.
On the ground to third. Whips it to Gallo, and that is that.
He's got a hold of that one for a little choppy infielder, but it was out of the zone and wasn't squared up. Easy out.
4-2. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Baker.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Leading off.
Here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. He went deep back in the fourth. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
And he deals. This one lifted in the air, left field. Fair ball.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I don't know how he was able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next to hit, Luis Garcia. And that one fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Cuts and misses. That's a strikeout. Lane Thomas.
Baker gets him to chase the Roger Rabbit outside of his zone for a big old whiff. And there's one away. And here comes Lane Thomas.
Wouldn't chase that time. Fouled off. He was late. On a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Ruiz, the base runner at first with one out.
Looks like Thomas was looking for that fastball. He swung a little bit too much, or too quickly on the off speed, and then Baker throws him a heater, and now he's in that ballerina count of 2-2.
Now fly ball to right center. Mullins in pursuit.
Thomas crushes it, and Mullins tracks it down like he's hunting. Makes the catch for easy money.
10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Next to hit for the Nats, Ildemaro Vargas. That one not close. Ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell up and loosening in the pen. Cologne, the left-hander, also throwing. And that one wrapped foul. Here's a 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then
Baker better tighten it up because the Nationals are threatening to tie the game right here.
2 outs. Here's Victor Robles. And there's the strike.
No ball. One strike.
First and second, 2 down. And now the count is even.
1-1.
There's the strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame.
And Baker comes in clutch with the third out to stall out the Nationals, who were threatening to score.
Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Rainey.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Adley Rutschman digs in now.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Rainey measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really
Questionable strike called right there by Generous Johnny behind the plate.
A strikeout.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that.
And Rutschman with a whiff so hard he blew the pitcher's hat off.
And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. In the air to left center, Thomas on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. And that one almost got him. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Fastball right there smoked him in the leg. At least it's in the leg and not in the wrist or the hand, but it still hurts, man.
At the plate, Ramon Urias.
Henderson drilled with a pitch, takes his base, 2 away, and here comes Urias.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-1.
Good eye by Urias there, not swinging on that slider that broke right outside the zone.
That's down and in. Check on the runner. Henderson back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That one fouled off, 2-2. base hit into right. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now back the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
So up next, Ryan O'Hearn. Now this is in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Dylan Tate.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Washington, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
The wind of the pitch. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here is Stone Garrett. Pickoff throw. And he's back safely. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Abrams gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is down low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Pitch misses there. 1-0. The Nats trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And he grounds one back up the middle. On to O'Hearn. That's the 3rd out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mason Thompson. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle.
The designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Here's the 0-2. And that's outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Jorge Mateo now at the plate. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Jordan Weems looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Mullins stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In the air to left down the line. Sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Craig Kimbrel.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here it comes. Gallo in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And a pitch. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Dives, and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Ruiz stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gallo aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles.
That was a major line drive there. Dropped right in. Watch this. Boom!
Nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And the Nationals in position to take over the game. No outs. Bottom of the eighth. Kimbrel feeling the heat.
And fouled off. So the tying run at second. Outside low. And now it's even 1-1. Kicks and deals. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And that's outside. And it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him! And that is a big first out. And now up for Washington, Lane Thomas. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That's through there for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
2 on, 1 out.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Hit in the air, left field. Hayes has it sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now a chance for Ildemaro Vargas. Right through there for a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swing and a miss.
And Kimbrel closes them out. The pressure was on, and Kimbrel delivered.
They trail it here 4-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Weems.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
So digging in, Austin Hayes.
The left fielder, Austin Hayes.
And a pitch. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And a pitch. And a swing and miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Oh gosh, here it is.
Hayes whiffed so hard he made the wind blow in Topeka, Kansas.
Confidence in that pitch right now.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's in for a strike. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Dylan Floro looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Righty to the plate. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Generous Johnny behind the plate blew that call.
1 down.
But we'll take it.
Fastball for a strike.
And then he blows the second call.
Good eye right there. 2-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And Rutschman whipped so hard, he bent the outdoor lights down. No lights in the outfield now.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And another ball.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. Hit hard, base hit.
And Santander keeps it alive with a 2-out single.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So 2 down, and now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. That's in there. Strike 1. Santander, the runner at
Henderson
first,
was hit by an errant pitch earlier in the game. I wonder if this is going to affect his at-bat here.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Swings through it for the K. Gets to it on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 1 more shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The Rush on top.
Bottom of the 9th
4-2.
coming your way. We're ahead 4-2, but it's going to be tough. Let's see if we can hold them off.
As they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Yennier Cano.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress.
Coming in to close out
Let's
the
see what he's got
game.
here to try and close it out.
He's got to get 3. Let's see what we can do.
The pitch. And ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
At the belt and fires. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike. And it's 1 and 2.
Cano just threw a 96-mile-an-hour sinker.
And that one missing low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Robles in trouble here. He's in the ballerina count of 2-2.
Swing.
And he gets him swinging, and he whiffs hard.
So the Nets lineup turns over. Up now for Washington, C.J.
No,
Abrams.
1 down. 2 to go. Here comes C.J. Abrams into the box.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Nationals down by a pair here in the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to.
Cano
battle if he
throws
gets a mistake.
consistently 90+ mile-an-hour sinkers, which is, a fastball speed for most pitchers.
And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
And Abrams with a 1-out single creeps it past the infield into no man's land, and he's sitting on a bag.
just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on at first with one gone. Stone Garrett, the next to hit.
And we're in danger here. The tying runs at the plate. We've only got one away. Let's see what Cano can do.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. The Nats trailing by 2, and the home team trying to pull it out. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
That was the pitch to hit, forcing fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play.
And Cano looking to close out Garrett, but the runner's in play.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, and Garrett doesn't like that. He tosses his bat in a huff.
Strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
So they're down to their final out. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals.
We've got 2 away here.
And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
Joey Meneses 0 for 4 today. Ice cold bat. Let's see if Cano can close him out.
Lifted to left, and that should
and he belts it to the outfit, and that's easy money for the Rush win.
Another solid outing from him.
And we claim the series. It was a little shorty series, a 2-gamer, but we were able to win both. That's the game. Thanks for hanging out with us today, watching with a little baseball watch party. Cheer on the Rush, and we hope to see you next time.
John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.